Previously on Inside Scoop.
Oh, I go way, but you want to go farther back? Paul Staley's woods-themed obstacle course. This is a survival-style run based on Paul's frequent flights into the greenery. This would be.
And has to end at a body of water in which you put on protective gear.
Yes.
So swimmies don't go
I
up
have
your
also,
peel.
oh look, I kept going. This was fun for me. I had more fun. I did this morning while you were gone. The Nicole Sand Dune Sprint. This is a brutal cardio course where participants
Uphill over a sand dune in the heat.
Yeah, you climb steep sand dunes while an instructor yells, "Come on,
sun.
Come on, lazy."
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Coupled with Chaos.
Inside Scoop, volume 300. Does that mean something? Let's do a moment of celebration. What do we do? Well, you know what? We're still alive.
We are that.
That's that. So this is part of the announcement is if you listen to our personal podcast, Kelly is still with us.
I am.
That's good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's something. With what you've been through, that's something, right?
It is in fact something.
That is something. This is it, right?
There's that.
There is that.
Thankful for that, at least.
Yes, that's good. But on to more important things. This week we're covering The Single Life, Tell All Part 2, Plathville, Season 8, Episode 9, and Baylen, Season 3. I think this is Episode 2, it technically is what it is. There was some confusion last week about some backup, and so I thought it was 3. I think it's 2. Whatever. It'll be this week's
the first
Baylen.
episode was a recap of last season.
Yeah, and then you said it wasn't, and then it
was.
You got me for a loop, but there was new stuff in there.
Not on the first one.
All right.
The second one.
No,
They put out 2 at the same time.
No, I don't think
One
so.
was a recap, 2 was a new episode.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that. But that's fine. We shouldn't fight about that, right?
I really don't care, so.
That's good.
You can call it what you want.
And we've got 3.
I've
got 3 scoop stories. I limited it to 3. But first of all, we've got Tell All Part 2. Your biggest takeaway from this, was it the awkward Liz via boyfriend thing?
Oh, gosh.
Alec
that
triangle?
Was beyond awkward. That was weird. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I can't believe the new guy tolerated this emotional exchange, extended hug right in front of him. Like hey, this was a little much.
I'm right
if
here.
It were me and I was engaged to this person, I would be like, Liz, on second thought, I'm thinking you're not quite ready for this. Why don't you go finish this up first?
They were talking about at the end having like a spot where Jamal, I get it was where Via could sit to be at their wedding. And then, Jamal has to sit back there too.
Oh, gosh.
My guess is there could be a whole section back there.
Wow,
it's entirely
that's
possible.
Not awkward.
These are all right. I don't know. The bullpen is, I guess, what you would call it. No sports people in here, but that's kind of sitting on the bench. This is what they are. Mm-hmm. So she said that she was falling in love with him before she met her fiancé. Now, the deal is with all these people, what we don't know.
No, not before she met her fiancé. She met him first. She was already dating her fiancé.
Did I miss that?
When she met Via.
And then she left and went there. And then,
yes, and went back.
Well, yeah, they were friends, is what they were saying. And then it came back.
No, she told him she had a thing going with this guy.
There's a list. There's a whole section. You know what it makes me think of? And you weren't, what? But now in baseball games, what there is now is there was a college game and like a whole section of dudes just like took their shirts off. And so now it's taken off over all of baseball. And so this leads me to like Liz's section at the wedding. They'll just take their shirts off, be drunk, and wave their shirts in the air. This is
the thing, I guess.
Liz's section. It's dudes, to be honest. It's what we do.
Let's see.
So
Putting
whatever,
yourself in this?
whatever, I did not sit in that section. We went to a
Okay.
baseball game. We did not go there, but we did point them out. As I'm sure the beer vendors are hanging out in that section.
Probably.
Like, man, all right, my section's the bruh section with the dudes with no shirts from Texas A&M. This is where they are. They're hanging out in my section. So you're saying they were? I thought they were just friends before then. Came back and then it all went down.
No, they were dating, and she told Via. That's how they broke it off at the end. Was she told Via, "Well, I have feelings for the guy at home too, and I think it's better if we're just friends because I have this guy at home that I'm already seeing."
Well,
she told him she was dating somebody
she
back at
wishes
home. She had feelings for.
Via would have told her how he felt.
How he felt about her, and went so far as to say it may have changed how things turned out. Again, hello, your fiance is sitting beside you.
I don't know, whatever happens, and there are situations that we're all in where maybe we know what we need to say. Like somebody shows you a picture of their kid.
No, because after that, they
I'm just saying,
embraced.
I
I'm
get
not
it.
calling it a hug. I'm calling it an embrace.
But everybody has to say the right thing. If somebody shows you a picture of their kid and their kid is not pretty, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, this is different.
So
These two were intimate.
There's that. But she should say to her fiancé, none of that matters because you are my person.
Right.
And you are the person she doesn't say that.
Instead, she says, well, I might have essentially, I'll paraphrase, I might have chosen you had I known that you also returned the feelings I had for you.
This isn't a positive position to take.
This now says to the, I'll paraphrase what's not said, but implied to the fiance, and that is, you may be second best.
I'm good enough. Poor Alec.
I mean, wow.
He
so
could
much
really
packed in that scene.
We all have baggage, right?
We certainly
and
do,
so
but
I
you
think
should definitely wrap things up with one before
I
proceeding
do
with
believe that Liz should have more respect for Alec than to say these things.
Yes.
Even if she felt
thought
them.
Yes.
If she felt them, then she shouldn't be with him.
Exactly.
And this is
my whole point. Is if I were the fiance, then I would be like, I think we're going to hold this up.
Because this is a settling.
Right. This is now a decision that she may regret later, and she already knows it.
And if you're settling, I don't think you can say to your spouse or future spouse, hey, I'm settling. I don't think you get to say that, right?
Because essentially what she said to him via her conversation with Via is...
Ouch, that hurt my head.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Sorry about that.
Pun intended.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Essentially what she was saying to her fiance is that what if Via were to come to the country and he lived next door?
Well, he does.
This could be a thing.
By the way, Inside Scoop has got some Via stuff in it.
Oh, gosh.
Right. So, not him coming to the country.
There's just no way that they should be engaged.
I'm going to say something because we're not doing it now. But I'm going to guess.
Because she has these feelings.
Guess the county that Via has the issue in.
The county where the boyfriend lives.
No.
The fiance.
This is more personal. This is a personal conversation between you and me now. Let's pretend we're breaking from the podcast. If there's a county.
Oh, it's got to be in Gwinnett County.
It's Gwinnett County. Everything happens in Gwinnett.
In Gwinnett County.
Right.
This is true.
This is like Bolo, right? Guess where Bolo lives?
Atlanta.
Gwinnett County.
Gwinnett County. That's funny.
So, you know what? It's a lively county.
It certainly is.
Those of you from Gwinnett County, I guess pipe in. Let us know what it's like there. It's probably fun.
We're sorry.
Hopefully the police scanner is not scrambled there or digital like it is everywhere else. Because it's a fun county, entertaining county to be in.
Who needs the ID channel? Just live in Gwinnett.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even know what we were talking about, but it came up. We were
talking about Via.
Yeah, but no. I'm talking about whatever. Gwinnett County came up today at some point.
Oh.
I don't even know how.
Yeah.
But we laughed. And so the joke here is that
it was some news story.
Yeah, it's
happened there.
Yeah, Gwinnett County. That's how it works. So I don't even know what to do if I'm Alec, right?
Yeah.
I feel bad.
You got to have a heart-to-heart conversation and say, we're gonna shelf this engagement.
Yeah, I think Alec's mom has got to come into play here.
Yeah.
And go, hey, this is not good.
Yeah.
Man,
definitely.
I don't even know what to do there. What about, we didn't get too much more into the Kim situation. I mean, that's kind of where it started, about Kim, and she can't deal with it. And to tell you the truth, I believe Liz. I do. Liz said that she talked to Jamal and that she, knew. But Jamal evidently didn't tell her everything. Liz
and Kim said to her in a taxi, by the way, Jamal told me. So then she thought that meant she knew. And he had told her.
You probably wouldn't sit around talking about this.
Right.
You go, okay, that's over. Don't need to talk about this anymore.
New conversation.
Jamal, I don't know. Because Kim's our age.
Yeah, neither one of them likes to have hard conversations. Let's call it what it is.
Maybe, I think you and I understand what hookup means now.
Uh-huh.
But maybe before, we would have thought hookup meant, I don't know, you went to a movie or something. I think we understand now hookup is a thing.
Uh-huh.
Right. Then that's that. And so Jamal probably never said we hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
Or did, and Kim didn't understand. I'm not sure. I'd like Jamal's point of view here. What did you tell your mom?
Yeah, I thought that when she said, I don't want to talk about it without bringing out Jamal, I thought they were going to bring out Jamal. And I was a little disappointed, I have to say, that they didn't, because we never got his input on the situation. We figured out. He got to skate. He got to skate without saying anything about it or having any reaction.
He's just a man.
Right. And so I would like to have seen his reaction to being put on the spot.
Yeah.
Instead of leaving her out there to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you don't just let him off the hook here.
No.
He's a responsible adult in this situation where you know that this is a friend of your mom's. So stop, right? Have some respect for your mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Yeah, it is all kind of gross.
That's why I said I think it mattered the timing. Like, were her and Kim close already, or did that develop later?
Not one of our scoop stories, but I saw that the WE channel, this is Love After Lockup channel. And the new season has started, by the way. Have you caught up or seen any of that or no?
Yeah, I watched it today.
Oh, did you? There's a new show. I think the show is actually Inappropriate, is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
And it is.
What's that?
Well, guess what it means. It's a big age difference. WE channel show that's, I don't know if it's out or coming out, but it's,
another the cougar thing.
It would be, but I think it's WE style. So I think it would be like Mary Cosby kind of thing. Like that kind of thing. Like your own grandfather.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's probably not coverable, but I think it's a real thing. I saw like the couples on it and their age difference. And so so there's that. Gino, I don't even know what to do about him. I think that
Let's not do anything about
there's no
him.
way this Lexi's, and she says this is not Gino's not my boyfriend. Period. And she's still living with the father of her child.
Yeah.
And so
Weird.
Jasmine's there telling her to, run. But
Yeah.
but this is not
Seek shelter immediately.
She didn't say that, but you're correct. There's a tornado here. Find A&amp. There's no place like
This is a
home.
storm.
Yes, it's coming. It's just bad. And I don't even know who it was. I think that when they had Colt's, gosh, I can't even keep everybody straight. But they had one of Colt's exes. What was this? The other Brazilian lady. That was
the red hair.
Yes, and forgive me for
Yeah.
forgetting.
Yeah.
But she described Colt, and it was Gino, and they were all the same, just about how they use women and take advantage of them. Mm-hmm. And I went, holy crap. I think it was probably a Between the Sheets episode that they were talking about. I think they played the clip for that. And it was Courtney that was going, yep.
Jess.
Yep.
Jess is who you're thinking of.
Very good. Well played, Kelly. There's so many people in this world.
There are.
90-day world. It's really hard to keep track of them. So, yeah, Jess really, and it was Gino and it was Colt, and they're really the same person.
Yeah. Gross.
And it's so bad for them and for us and the gender. I feel really embarrassed for us. We do a lot of dumb things. And these are two people who really cannot be in a relationship. They weren't in a relationship before. They've done whether Jasmine's intentions were correct or not. I don't know. I think we're pretty clear on Colt, and I'm drawing another blank. It's happening again. There is no, what is it? Don't mess with a queen?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
His
right.
first wife.
Yep.
Oh gosh. 'Cause
We're like 8 people into this,
gosh.
But in general, they're the same person, and so he never would have had a real relationship if he could not have gotten her here. It's just not possible. And so here we are with them as just turds. They're just bad people.
Larissa.
It's just bad. And so here they are doing that stuff to women. And vulnerable women.
Yeah.
And they move from one to the other, and they can't stay with one because
one after another.
I can't imagine the women that are in their DMs.
Right. Like, what is your story?
Who was it? It was, and so she said,
Do you loathe yourself?
yeah, I'm completely embarrassed, right, about being in a relationship with Gino. I see it. I see everything you guys were saying. I see all of it. Mm-hmm. And I did it, and I'm ashamed and embarrassed. So I don't get it. As women, do you guys look at these things and relationships that you've been in and see how or why or the situation that you're in? Or do you not see it until after? I mean, you have some experience. You have a little experience with a long-term bad relationship.
Yeah.
And so I guess, do you see it then or not?
I mean, I think you don't. Well, obviously, because I'm the one that ended it. But I think you just, I mean, there's some level of the fear of being alone, I think. And also of letting go of something familiar that's comfortable. I think that's something that maybe some of our kids have struggled with.
And I guess if you come from a bad, and so I'm not saying you, because I do think your parents were, I do believe that your parents were in love and adored each other.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever issues and troubles and things that happened, I think there's no doubt about that.
I had never doubted their love for each other.
That they were each other's person.
Yes.
So there's no doubt to that. But I wonder if you come from an experience of trouble. Say if you come from my past. how you would go, I better latch on to something because it could be worse. And I don't know if that exists. I'm not sure how that works for people. Of their experience, you go, well, this isn't as bad as this. So maybe this is how all of those guys are. And it's possible
that they pick vulnerable people that don't know anything better.
It's possible.
Well, I mean, we've said all along that Liz keeps picking the wrong kind of person because we know she's had abusive relationships in the past, and I feel like she feels in some way like that's normal.
Mm-hmm. And so
she's drawn to those people that mistreat her, and she just accepts it.
So if Alec, for this,
Ed,
if Alec is in love with her, and she's maybe not quite in love with him yet, maybe then it grows into that. Maybe that dedication and devotion.
Because she respects how he treats her, maybe.
Right, and this gets him at least in the door. And we're not exciting people.
No.
I'm throwing myself into like the Alec world. I'm not coming in and sweeping somebody off their feet. Steve's a long-term project. Yeah, I'm not coming in and winning you over. I'm not flying you to Chicago and getting you pregnant.
No,
right?
No, that's not happening. Right.
That's a thing. You do know that, right?
What?
That's the flying to Chicago and getting you pregnant story
in your family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So there's that. That's a thing. It wasn't me.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I didn't do that.
No.
But that's a real story. And here we are.
Oh,
here we are. Right? I think that was what I named a personal podcast last time. Here we are. The Courtney, Colt, Phillip, this whole thing was all so weird.
Yes.
And it's Colt. It is. Everything's about
He's
Colt.
Horrible.
He is.
He's so horrible.
And he fights
Just a
everybody.
Deplorable human. Yes.
There's
nothing redeeming about him.
Yeah, I really think. I don't say this about too many people. I really think he just needs the crap beat out of him.
Yeah. If I were Mama Debbie, I would be ashamed, honestly, to see him on television treating women this way and people in general, and just his interactions with others. He's just a rude, impossible person and a user, like ultimate user. If that was my kid, man, I'd be wringing their neck. I really would.
Yeah.
If they would get just a complete shaming conversation from me about what a horrible human they are. Make better choices.
How about the end of this where Pedro's intervening in this conversation with Diana and Colt's and I guess it's his girlfriend. Him intervening that everybody has a past. But Colt's not changing.
No.
He's got nothing.
No.
This is like what's bad about the show. People like Colt have, I don't know, just abused people for so long and gotten away with it. And like Colt's the victim. He's the victim. Gino's the victim. We're all victims when they're actually abusing people. It's just bad. I really can't wait to be done with Colt.
Right.
Thankfully, he's not on The Last Resort. I think that's.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think that starts next
That's because he's not in a relationship with anybody real.
Right.
I mean, look how many women he's been through already on this show. And how many others is he talking to online?
I bet you it's nonstop.
To lure in.
I think if you went through Gino and Colt, I think it's a nonstop thing for them.
Yes, I think they just crave attention is what it is.
I was talking to our son. He said, hey, would you have gone to college? And I said, this was today while we were waiting on you. And I said, well, it was possible, right? I was just fine in school, but my dad made too much and we weren't living with them, but financially he was responsible. So I couldn't qualify for student aid. So for me to go to school, I would have gone into debt. Thankfully, because if I went to school, it would have been for journalism, newspaper-style journalism. And I said, what happened between 1989 and 1994 when I got out of the Army? It transformed news as we know it.
Right.
This was the period. I would have left school in, 1993.
And had no job.
Right. And the prospect would have been over. I mean, that's just done.
Yeah.
So it's just a different time period, a different life. Yeah. And so I think for Colt and Gino, these people can't exist in, and Gino's my age, right? So this is a whole different world for him. The internet. I was just going to say,
what newspaper do you subscribe to, Steve?
Yeah, there aren't any.
You don't, because there aren't any. Because we have a digital subscription to our local paper that is no longer physical.
Mm-hmm. This is how people, that's what I told him. I said, this is how people got their news.
Yeah.
The next day, you watched the evening news. There was no CNN. None of this happened. You got your news from the newspaper. That's how old we are.
Yeah.
And so I think in a pre-internet era, I don't know that growing up like that, it's like us being able to identify with kids now. It's just different, and you just can't comprehend it. Everything's so real time. And so Gino and Colt, this is just bad for them. These people don't make it in, 1989.
Right. Because they have no people skills, really.
Correct. None. We could just talk bad about them.
When it comes to the face-to-face interactions, they don't have a clue.
No.
Because they're not real people. You know what I mean? They're fake.
Yep. I get it. It's
harder to pull the wool over somebody's eyes in person.
It's these like Shekinah and Fart Jar Girl and all of this stuff. This is what gets to be so bad about 90 Day.
Yeah.
Write a frickin' letter to somebody. I know we're old. I get it. So we come back, we're going to talk Plathville, we're going to talk Baylen, and we'll talk about scoop stuff, so stick around.
Thank you for listening.
You can listen to the rest of this episode
by subscribing to our Coupled with Chaos channel on Apple,
by subscribing to our Patreon,
or by subscribing to our Supercast
for $3.99 a month,
where you can hear us talk about reality shows,
real life, and more on our podcasts,
covering shows airing on TLC, A&E, Bravo, and the WE Network.
Just follow the instructions in the show notes.
Tell your friends about this podcast.
And rate and review us on your favorite podcast player.
Follow us at Coupled with Chaos on all the socials.
Or contact us directly by email at coupledwithchaos@gmail.com.